Welcome to your guided meditation. My name is Amber Delight Beck, and I will be your host today as I guide you through this meditation to attract intelligence and abundance. Please do not try to operate a vehicle or do anything too stimulating while listening to this meditation. Find a nice, comfortable place to sit down or to lie down, whether you're reclining in a chair or lying down on a couch or lying down in your bed or sitting straight up in a meditation position. I want you to imagine, as you close your eyes, millions of particles of light surrounding you. And as you inhale, these particles of light will enter into your body through your nose. As you inhale, hold your breath for 4 seconds and allow the conversion of the light to take out the impurities. As you exhale, imagine the darkness coming from your mouth, from your lungs. As you exhale, breathe out the dark impurities. And inhale again, imagining millions of particles of light entering into your body. As you exhale, imagine all the impurities, all the bad things that are taking space in your mind, and release them. All the things that are causing heartache, all the things that cause discomfort, or malice, anger, contention, let them leave your body at this time. Let that become the blackness that expels from your mouth as you exhale. Again, breathe through your nose, and as you inhale, imagine millions of particles of light entering into your body, filling your entire body with lightness, converting the space of sorrow in your body into joy and gladness and light, and let it push out the dark and the sorrow, contention, anger. Now, imagine you're going to a beautiful place that has lots of green foliage and a crystal clear river. And you see a path that walks right alongside of the river. And you take it. And your feet are bare, and you could feel the grass and the cool clay under your feet as you take each step. And as you take each step, it takes you to a place where the river banks. And as you stand there with your feet in the sand, you're looking into the crystal clear waters, and you can see pebbles and rocks under the water. And the water is so crystal clear that you can begin to even count them if you desired. You could count all the pebbles because it's so clear, so fresh, and the water is flowing vastly and abundantly, but clear. And you stare at this beautiful water, and you feel of its essence all around you. Now let's turn around and start walking some more on this path. And as you come to this path, you keep walking and feeling the essence of the cool grass on your feet and the cool clay. And you take each step, and it leads you to a bridge. And the bridge is a rope bridge. And you're not too afraid to cross it. It looks a little bit like it moves when you walk over it, but you're going to conquer this feeling. So you step over onto the first step, and you tap your foot just to make sure it could hold your weight. And it does. And it sways just a tiny bit. And you take the next step, putting your next foot forward, tapping the feel of this rope platform. And you take another step, and you realize, as you're holding to the sides of this rope, the sides of the rope, and as you realize that you've taken several steps, and you're okay, and it was just fear that was holding you back, but you realize it's sturdy, and you're going to make it across. And you get all the way across, putting one foot in front of the other. You make it to the other side, onto a platform. And there you see the path, much like the one before on the other side of the river. And you cross. You get back on this path, and you put your foot on the grass and on the cool clay. And it feels marvelous. As you continue through this path, you get through some foliage and past some thickets of trees, and a deep sensation of not being alone comes to you. It almost feels eerie, but it's just the shade of the trees, the energy of the shade, the energy of the canopying of the trees. And as you get into this forest, you find an old temple ruin. And you see these large steps ahead of you. And there's a wall. And before you start to climb up these steps, you look at the wall, and there's engravings of symbols that meant something to some people who lived there long ago. And even though you don't know what the symbols mean, you're curious, and you touch them, and they are engraven so well that you can tell still to this day what it was intended to be. As you climb these steps, you feel like there's magic. There's a wholeness. There's energy from the universe supporting you, loving you, and embracing you. You feel the strength and the desire and the encouragement to to move forward up these stairs. As you feel the cool feeling of the marble under your feet, the hard steps that are strong and supportive as you put one foot in front of the other, climbing each step, looking at the ancient architect all around you. And as you get to the very top of this temple, your view becomes panoramic and indescribable, filled with beauty. And you look down from where you once were and to where you are now, and you see that cool, crisp, clean river. And from where you stand, the water appears to have a turquoise color. And from where you stand, you could see the forest and the trees and the darkness and all the foliage that you walk through to get to this point. And here above all of it, you have clarity and a vision so immaculate, filled with vibrant colors from the blue sky, while the sun is setting into some violet tones and some orange colored hues, and the clouds and birds off into the distance, in the tops of many natural structures. And you could see as far as the eye can see, immaculate panoramic beauty. No picture, no word could describe how incredible and how lucky you are at this point to see all of this. This is the time to attract abundance. You are surrounded by an abundance of blessings, joy, accomplishment, beauty, and color. And as your mind is clear and you're in these places full of essence, spiritual essence, universal spiritual essence, it is time to call upon that universe and to show it what you truly desire, and that is to attract abundance. And here you are, in abundance, and more abundance is coming your way. More things, more blessings and gifts that you were not prepared or thinking you would obtain will come your way. Someone will just give you something, or you'll find something at a thrift store or for a thrift price. This will come to you so quickly and so effectively. The things you need and desire will magnetize to you, and you will accomplish this. You will have all that you desire. And amongst all that you desire, you will have joy. Men are created to have joy, and this universe supports that notion. You will have that joy, and people will magnetize to you because you are attracting everything beautiful, and they will want to know you and learn from you, and you will become a vessel to bless another life. All this around here, around you, at the top of this temple, looking out, these ancient grounds that were built many, many centuries ago, supporting you. This is the universe supporting you. As old as time is, it supports you and desires to give you all that you want. And it will come to you easily, with grace, and miracles. As you've stood up there in awe, looking at all that is around you, you feel the presence of somebody who doesn't live in your particular realm, but that has been watching over you and supports you. And they make themselves known, and they are able to speak to you just by looking at you, peering through you. You can feel their love and their support. And you know that all along they have been with you. And all along they have supported you and watched you and has encouraged you to become everything that you can be and more, and receive all that is designed for you. They've watched and they've helped and they've assisted. And this personage gives you a feeling of security, warmth, and love. And you embrace this person. And you can feel the texture of their skin on your face, from their face. And you could feel the texture of their clothing, of their robes. You can feel the tightness and the snugness of their embrace, because it has been so long that they've gotten to hold you. And you know now that it is time that you must go and create this into your waking reality. And so you start to walk one foot in front of the other, down each stair, through this vast staircase leading to the top of this temple. And you can still feel the texture and the coolness of the rocks that have created the steps. And each step down, you look at all of the natural architect that is ancient. And you could see the trees, and you can see your trail, and you can see the rope swing, the rope bridge that crosses a river. And you're ready to return back. And your feet are in the grass, and they can feel the cool clay. And you get through the thicket of trees and forest. And you carry the love of that person who is guarding you over your life. And you have nothing eerie. You feel safe. You feel strong and encouraged and confident. And you cross that rope bridge with no apprehension at all. And it does not fail you. And you get to the other side, and you get back to the beginning, to where you were, but enlightened and empowered. and having seen much more glory. Now you may open your eyes and slowly look around you, see where you are, and get ready to make effort to match the energy that you had just witnessed in this meditation.